to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things. And yeah, just let me know what you think. So anyway, we are going to continue on with our mini kit series. This one is to see how long it takes me to do one of the canvases. We're going to do Diamond Art Club today because I'm just, you know what, I'm feeling like a nice, easy, relaxing day. Even though I probably should do something a little bit more strenuous today. Like, oh, maybe the Amazon one. Oh, maybe that one. But no, we're gonna do an easy one because it just yeah. So let's talk while I do this too. Let's chit chat. Let's do I think I just did like the last video completely wrong, and you know what happens. All right. I'm still going to do this one to test how long it takes, because I think it like matched up with the one that I was going to do. But then I also bought some frames, so I think I'm gonna do, can you not today? Either that one or the boba tea. I don't know, the rainbow drink kind of looks cool too though. So I've been doing like a third one for framing. So I think we'll do the coffee too. I'm going to put that aside for now though, because we're going to do this one to see. Oh, of course, every time I sit down to do a video, what always happens to me? Cat comes to the door. We'll go get the cat. All right, we're back to it. Let's get to it. So we are 11 seconds in. I guess we'll just leave it at that. Let's see. 5? Yeah. So while we do this is going to give us like an actual idea, because yeah. We'll chit chat too. Just chit chat a little bit. Talk about how life's going. Talk about things. Christmas is coming. Is everybody ready for Christmas? Because you know what? I'm not. So I thought I was. I thought, oh, you know what? It's going to be a nice, relaxing Christmas. Just me and my husband. We'll buy some presents here and there. You know, like we'll have a nice, easy Christmas. And then I talked to my parents on Thanksgiving Day and find out they're coming for Christmas. Which is cool because I haven't spent a Christmas with my parents in many, many years. So this will be our first Christmas together in around 10 years. I think my husband and I have never had a Christmas with my parents that I know of. I'd have to look back at photos to make sure, but no. I am pretty sure that my Christmas of my parents have been around in December, but never for actual Christmas. So it's gonna be weird because they're gonna be here for Christmas. So initially they're coming down to spend some time with my mom's sister, and then they're going to spend Christmas with my brother and I. So that means that I'm probably going to go to my brother's house on Christmas Day. And since they went up there for Thanksgiving, they went to visit my parents for Thanksgiving, they will have had that opportunity to discuss things. But apparently, my parents are going to stay here at our house for some of the time. Some of the time they're going to spend at my mom's sister's house, and then some of the time they're going to spend here because my mom can only handle so much time with her sister before she's like, nope, I'm done. So it'll be good to see my dad that'll be good because I haven't seen him at all this year. So that'll be nice. And I think this will be like the third time seeing my mom, though, because she's been down a couple of times. Which is cool. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll be different. But it's... Now I have to, like, go through and, like, clean our entire house. And even though, like... We're keeping all the kittens. Well, we're not keeping all the kittens anymore. Actually, my mom is taking one of the kittens, and maybe I can convince her to take 2 of the kittens. And then we'll be keeping the other 3. But she is going to be taking one of the kittens, so maybe. My husband's like, it probably won't happen. And I'm like, no, it probably won't. It didn't happen the last time they were supposed to take a cat with them, so... It probably will. It might not. It depends. I mean, it depends on how much time the kitten actually spends in my dad's lap when they're here. So, we'll see. But we are definitely keeping 2 for sure. And all 5 if they don't take the 1. So... You know, it keeps flip-flopping. It's like, I'm like, it's a lot. 10 cats is a lot. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot of stress. But we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, they're coming for Christmas. So now everything has changed because, like, initially I probably wouldn't have gotten them presents because you have to ship them and all that. So I would have just sent them, like, really nice cards and stuff. But... now I'm gonna have to get them presents and, like, I don't know what to get them. And I guess my mom said, because they've spent Christmas with my other brother for, like, the past many years. I don't think they've been, and maybe they have been down here. I don't know. I can't remember spending a Christmas with them. Like, we've had Thanksgiving with them, but I can't remember spending, like, it just seems like it's always been my husband and I for Christmas. But I guess, like, my other brother and his family up there, they do, like, I guess my parents will go and they'll spend the entire day with them for Christmas, which, like, honestly, you guys, you don't have to spend the entire day with my brother. Like, I'm sure you have other friends and stuff you could go hang out with on Christmas, and they do, you know, they do Christmas for everybody. They'll invite friends over, and then they'll have all their kids and stuff there, and so my parents will get, like, 2 gifts from, you know, all the people that are there, and they have to sit there and watch everybody else opening, like, piles of gifts, which I think is kind of rude, you know, because, like, anytime you ever go over visit someone and you open presents, it's always just the presents that you have for each other, or, like, that's always how it's been. It's not, you're gonna open all of your presents in, you know, view of everybody and their mother. And we've always had the rule where one person opens at a time as well. And I think, like, other families don't have that rule, so then it's, like, complete chaos, and they just open up all their presents all at the same time, and people don't get to see what other people got because everybody's, like, opening presents. And so the way we did it, you know, everybody always saw what someone was opening. And then growing up, there was another rule that if you got a toy and you wanted to play with it, everybody had to stop opening presents so you could play with your toy or build your Lego set or, you know, stuff like that, which was fine because usually at that point then mom would go and make breakfast and we'd eat food or, you know, like lunch or wherever we were at, and we'd eat, and it would be, you know, like, it would be a nice, fun, relaxing time, and we'd get to open presents, like, almost all day long. It wasn't just, like, oh, brush through your presents and it's done. It was, like, you still got to open stuff throughout the day, and you had stuff that you could play with or new clothes to try on and wear. And, you know, like, it was fun. It was fun. And so, like, that's how my husband and I kind of do it when we're here. Like, we take the whole day and we just kind of, like, open presents here and there. And, like, sometimes we don't even open all of our presents on Christmas. Because we're just, like, just chilling and enjoying the day. And so, yeah. But anyway, yeah, it'll be different. And I have so much, like, cleaning to do. Then I have to decorate the house. Oh, so much. So much to do. And I'm working on top of it now. I tell you what, though, I struggled with going to work. The job itself is fine. I don't mind doing the job. It's not stressing me out. It doesn't seem to be bothering my anxiety to do the job. But I am in so much pain when I come home because I spend 8 hours on my feet walking continuously. Like, it's just nonstop walking. All you do is walk, and sometimes you have to, like, walk really fast because you're being timed on how fast you do the job. So you have to, like, walk fast to get from one location to the next and then back again. And it's just, like, I get it. Like, they time you because they, you know, like, they want to make sure that you're doing the job well. You know, like, any job you ever do, you have some sort of, like, you're being timed or you're being viewed or something on, like, what you're doing. Except for my soda jobs. You really don't. I really haven't. For Coca-Cola, it was so easy. You went in the store, you did the work, you left. It didn't matter if it took you an hour or 3 hours. You know, it didn't seem to matter how fast you did the job, as long as you did the job. And I liked that. And I think a lot of jobs should be like that. Like, it doesn't matter how fast you are. It just matters how you're doing. Are you doing an accurate job? Are you doing, you know, like, do you have less flaws than somebody else, but you're not as fast? You know, like, maybe somebody faster is making more mistakes, whereas somebody slower is making no mistakes or less mistakes. I'm not saying we're all perfect, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know. It's just kind of random. But yeah, I'm so working a lot throughout this month. I'm probably only going to be doing maybe 1 to 2 videos a week, depending upon what those videos are. I don't even feel like I'm going even remotely fast with this. Timing myself, and I'm not doing a very good job here. I don't have a strong competitive drive. Even in horseback riding, I can't say I was, like, 100% competitive. Did I want to do well in the class? Sure, but if I didn't win, I wasn't going to cry. So, you know, I'm like, oh, clearly they were better than me. It happens. So, yeah. So anyway, my competitive drive is, like, practically non-existent. It really is, which is even more of a struggle because, like, I want to do well. I have that in me, but I want to do well and I want to look good and I want to, you know, keep my job, not get fired from my job because I'm doing well at the job, but I don't have a drive to be number 1. That kind of sucked because I didn't want to. Also, there's like a lot of goop around the edge of this pen for some. Come off. The back's not as bad. It's got a little goopy. I added to it, and I think I added too much. It's a little goopy. All right. So where are we? So anyway, but otherwise, I think work is going pretty good. I'm just in a lot of pain, and it kind of sucks because I'm in a lot of pain, and yeah. And then I don't want to do anything else. Like, today I should go take trash out, but, like, I don't want to. I don't want to go to the dump and take trash. I want to sit in the house and do nothing. Because I'm in so much pain from working for the past. And a part of me thinks my husband doesn't understand the level of pain I'm in. Which he probably doesn't, because he's not feeling the pain. And I think that happens with a lot of people, is they don't understand the level of pain someone else is in, because they're only focused on their own pain, and they're like, well, I'm not in that much pain, so, like, clearly you should be able to do this too, because I'm not in that much pain, so you can't possibly be in that much pain that you can't do it. And it's like, no, you don't understand what somebody else is going through. And I think that's a big case with a lot of people, is that they don't know what somebody else is dealing with or going through. Until you tell them, no, my pain's at a 9. You're like, okay, I want you to give me a number between 1 and 10 of your pain level, and your pain level is, and they're like, oh, it's probably like a 3 or a 4 or something, and you say, okay, well, my pain's a 9. Is a 9. And I'm still functioning, okay? So, like, and, some of them, they get into that 5, 6 range and they can't function. It's like, deal with this on a daily basis. See how you do. Let's zoom out a little. There we go. Come deal with my pain. See what my pain is like. Maybe my pain's not a 9 to you. I don't know. It's the same thing when they say, like, well, I can do the job, so you should be able to do the job. And it's like, but I'm not you. Like, we're not the same person. We're different people. I'm not you. You're 5'11" and a man. I'm 5 foot and an overweight woman. It's different. It's different. And I noticed it definitely with soda, of what we could do as women compared to what the men can do. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, people want to be equal. They want to be the same. I don't think that there's an E in there. Is there an E there? No, that's H. Okay. So that was H. There's an E in there, though. Interesting. But definitely it was, like, what I could do and what they could do. Could we do the same level of work? Sure. Was it going to take me longer? Yeah, probably. Probably was going to take me a little bit longer. As I got stronger and more used to the work, I could do things faster. I'm not going to say more, because I was doing the same amount of work. It just, like, I could get done a little bit faster. But I still couldn't, like, for me, the 2 liters are almost always on the top shelf of every store. I don't know if you've noticed this with soda, but they're almost always on the top shelf of every store. And I'm 5 foot tall, bordering into 4'11" now. So, it's not, I'm not very tall. I'm on the short side. So I struggle. And I was asked a question, so if there's something that you can't reach, what would you do? And it's like, you don't want to know what I would do if there's something I can't reach, because it's probably not safe. But, you're looking at me thinking, you're a short person. Like, how are you going to reach, say, the 2 liters on the top shelf? I'm like, I don't. I'll straight up tell you right now, I'm not going to get those. If they're all the way on the top stock, it's not happening. I don't have a ladder 90% of the time in any store that I go in. So those 2 liters that are all the way up on the top stock, they put them up there. They're going to stay up there until somebody else gets them down. It's not going to be me. And as for the other 2 liters, well, you don't want to know the climbing I've done to get to them because I'm short. Yes, I've climbed racks because you have to. You have to do something to get those 2 liters down when they fall over on you because you're trying to put them up. So then you climb up on the rack, grab it, fix it, and then try to put the next one in place. So annoying when they fall down. And some stores, like Publix's, were actually, it was pretty reasonable for me to be able to reach the Publix's. And I couldn't reach the back of the shelf, but I could comfortably reach the front of the shelf to be able to put the 2 liters up there and push them into the back of the shelf. Publix's and most grocery stores, actually. But Walmart, some of their racks are so much higher. And they decided to put this like front cage thing that goes halfway up the bottle on them, which, yeah, it's a safety thing. But I can't reach up there and put them in to the slot very easily. Like, I can do it. I've done it. It's a struggle. Come out. Why are you getting stuck in the... Oh, and then you go into there. That's nice. But, yeah. So it's fun. It's a struggle, but it's, you know, it is what it is. It's part of the job. I have to do it. And then he says, well, you could get those ladder carts that they have at Walmart. I don't know if you've seen the employees pushing around these carts that have a ladder on them. You can if there's one available. But if there's not one available, what do you use? Well, sometimes I just drop the pallet and stand on the pallet because that's what I have with me. Drop the pallet and stand on the pallet. Sometimes I take 2 12-packs off the shelf and use the 2 12-packs as a step ladder. Because that's what I have available. You use what you have available, and then other times I ask someone if they can get it for me. And if it's a really tall pallet, because sometimes with the men, they load up these pallets and then you get them in the store, and they're high. It's so high that it's like a stretch up for me to reach them. And in that case, you do a controlled fall of the item and just hope that you're controlling that fall enough that it doesn't fall on you. Because that's what I've done several times. It's a controlled fall. Let it fall and just hope that you're controlling the fall. Because you don't really want it to fall on you. And you don't want it to fall on the floor, because you know what happens to soda when it falls on the floor? Yeah, it bursts. And then you get a big sticky mess everywhere that you have to clean up because you're responsible for it. So, yeah. That's what I do. My little short person. But it was just a weird question to ask in an interview. I don't know. To me, it was weird. The whole interview was weird. Like, the guy seemed really friendly and nice, and maybe that should have been like a warning. Especially when he asked the same question 3 times in 3 different ways. Like, dude, I gave you one answer. That's the same answer I'm going to keep giving you. If you want a different answer, then you're looking at the wrong person. Why do I feel like I'm missing letters? Where is the letter J? Do you see a letter J? Sundrop. Do you see a letter J? Is that J? That's J. Okay. Oh, maybe because it's been green. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So basically, I'm just working a lot, and it's painful, and it's not soda. It's just a lot of walking. A lot of walking. And it hurts. I hurt when I come home Especially if I have to do multiple days in a row, and they're going to have me doing 5 days a week with only 1 day off in between them. I'm going to cry. I just know it. I'm going to come home from work one day and just cry. I'm just going to be like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to keep doing this, but we need the money and we need me to have a job. And like I said, the job itself is easy. It's not hard. It's not stressing me out. It's just a lot of walking. And I'm in a lot of pain because I am overweight and my knees suck now and my feet have always sucked. And, you know, and they say that about my feet. Oh, it's because you're overweight. No, my feet have always hurt like this. I've had chronic pain in my feet my whole life. Like, you don't understand. It's been my whole life. This is a weird color. I thought this was going to be like a lemonade, but maybe it's an orange juice. Because this is orange. It's like an orange drink. And maybe it's a lemon lime. I don't know. Maybe it's still lemonade. It's just, this is definitely an orange. Oh, man, I haven't done anything about the static on these drills. And so I'm just like sniffly because I have a mild cold. It's not that bad. It's just, and I only got it like a day ago. It's just annoying. It's probably COVID again. I've only had COVID 5 times. So it's probably just COVID again. No, I think it's just a cold. And it's not that bad. I thought the kitten was sitting on the floor, and it's not. It's Peanut. Peanut is sitting on the floor. And Rebel came in. I don't know where he went. He must be going to take a nap somewhere. This is about the time of day that I would expect them to be in. They're going to hate me the rest of the week because I work at 9 a.m. And I don't know how I'm going to do it on the weekend because they scheduled me at 9 a.m. and I have to work my other job in the morning still. So, because I'm the 2-job girl. 2 jobs. Get in there. That was weird. All right, so I've already done 3 of the Amazon ones. I don't think I recorded any of them because I've done them because I wanted to, because they're, you know, nice Christmas pictures. And I'm like, oh, I want to work on these. And then they're annoying because they're sticky on the whole canvas. So like one of them I tried just cutting the film away around the image. And that seemed to work better because then at least I had the film on the outside of the image and it wasn't so bad. So I could do that, but I've done one to put in a frame. To do that with this. I have my month in review for November. I'll have to do at some point. I'll have to remember what I did in November. Because I don't remember. Do you remember what I did in November? Probably better than I do. What was November? Where was November? When did that happen? I feel like it was just like, maybe it's because I started working and I started working more and stuff. And so like the days just kind of slipped by on me. And oh, socks. Like, you care. Shush up, girl. Hi. I know, she was just laying with you on my lap. And now she's acting like she didn't like you. Sundrop. No, not Sundrop. You Griffin? Who are you? Draco? What? Who are you? Draco. I thought it was somebody else. Sometimes the kittens, you can't tell them apart right away. Especially, I think, Draco and Sundrop, because they look alike, but they're slightly different colors, because Draco is a cream color and Griffin is a bright orange, but yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has a stress-free month this month and you enjoy your time. I don't feel like my month is going to be stress-free. I think with working practically full-time, even though I'm a part-timer, I'm going to be working full-time hours this month. And having a second job, my parents coming, having to clean the house. And my husband did nothing. No, I can't say he did nothing. He did the dishes yesterday. That was it. I came home and I'm like, you could have cleaned the litter boxes for me. Like, you could have swept the floors or something. I don't know. Like, you could have helped out a little more and just half the dishes, because he didn't even do them all. And then he's like, but it was double point weekend for Battlefield. And I'm like, if it doesn't take that long to sweep these floors. Like 10 minutes at most. I was gone for 10 hours. More than that, actually, because I had to work both jobs. So I was gone for 13 hours. I'm hoping that that's just like what my foot problem is mostly, is that it's because I'm doing both jobs and it's a lot of walking with both jobs. So I'm hoping that I really need to do something about these trails. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I just don't have the energy. It like kicked the right facing one out and put the wrong facing one in its place. There we go. I got some of them to turn right way around. Oh, Peanut. She's just playing. There we go. Oh, it's got like a little lemon slice in it, I guess. Can't really tell. Maybe I'll put the hot cocoa in a frame instead of... No, I'll do the coffee. I don't know. Maybe I'll still put the hot cocoa in the frame. We'll do that after I finish this. Seeing how long this took me. Peanut, let yourself out. If that cat... Oh my god! The others weren't that bad. I swear. Peanut. Bubby. I'm doing a video. Can you wait? You're like, no. I can't. I'm Peanut. I want to go up meow. You're spoiled. I'm going to call a vet. Take him to a vet. Yeah, I know. You gotta go to a vet, buddy. He's peeing outside the litter box, so he's gotta go to a vet. Get checked out, because I don't think it's because of the kittens anymore. I think in the beginning that made sense, but now it just doesn't. The kittens have been here long enough now. I don't think it's because of them. Peanut's gotta go to the vet and get checked out. And hopefully he's okay. And it is because of the kittens. And he's just still stressing over them. I don't know. Just seems like it shouldn't be because of the kittens anymore. You guys... Socks, are you holding the window open? She is. Okay. Like, there's like a weird patch of sun here. And it's because my cat is got her paw on the curtain. And she's holding the curtain open. basically my life now. Working cats. But yeah, I feel like we all have things that we just want to complain about in life, and you know how it goes. We all have these things that we're just like, I just want to complain. I just, you know, like I just feel the need to complain about this situation, even though I'm the one who got myself into this situation. It's all on me. Right? I can only blame myself. But anyway, everything else is fine though. I haven't really been doing that much diamond painting. I have some knitting that I have to do to make people's items for Christmas. And now with my parents coming, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for them for Christmas. I was thinking of just making my dad like a really nice scarf, but he doesn't really wear scarves. When he wear a hat, maybe he'd wear a hat. I'll try to like knit him a really nice hat. Hats don't really knit though. They're kind of a crochet item, and I discovered I don't like crochet. It didn't catch on for me. I love the patterns. I love the way it looks. It just, I didn't catch on to it, so I don't particularly care for crochet. I just think it looks cool. It's just not something that I was able to do. Which is why anything that was crochet has not shown back up on my channel, because I'm not inspired to want to do it because I didn't enjoy it. All right. Oh, look, another cat. No, I'm almost done. Can you wait? Actually, I think he can't because he disappeared. And Pebbles is still in. Peanuts in. Socks is in. Cookies in? Everybody's in except Floof. He's the one that just ran by outside. He kind of like ran by, looked in the door, and was like, nah, I don't want to handle that, and left. Also, the kittens have started sucking on my blanket that I brought. My husband stole the blanket that I had out on the couch for sitting out in the cold on the couch. I had a nice blanket out here, and he stole it to go to bed with because he just decided he wanted to use that one to go to in bed instead of the normal one he uses, because we sleep with 2 different blankets. Otherwise, he turns himself into a burrito and I end up freezing. So we sleep with different blankets so that I can have my own blanket. He has his own blanket. And we're good. And I woke up this morning and I noticed that my blanket was on both sides of the bed. And he even took the blanket from the couch. And I was like, dude, where's the other blanket? And he's like, I slept with this blanket. And I was like, well, then why is my blanket on your side of the bed? You silly. I don't know if he did steal my blanket or if I don't know if because of Rebel, I ended up on his side of the bed. Who knows? Sometimes Rebel pushes us around the bed. Love Rebel dearly, but sometimes he pushes us around so that he has most of the bed and we have like none of the bed. Peanut, do you mind? Yeah, I see you. I wonder if letting the big cats go outside is not allowing them to become used to the kittens, because the cats that have spent time in the house seem to be more used to the kittens than the ones who spend practically no time in the house. That's not even him growling anymore. Oh, she have a toy? Yeah, she has a toy. Okay. Is Peanut even the one growling? I don't even know if Peanut's the one growling. That's Peanut. I don't know if he came across, but that was Peanut. I don't know what he was complaining about. Maybe he was complaining at me for not letting him out because there was nobody there. Just him. It's not like he was growling at a kitten. There's nobody there but him. So he might have been yelling at me for not letting him back outside. Because I didn't get up and let him out. So mean of me. He can't survive a moment inside. Yes, he can. He's probably going to go lay on our bed. That I haven't made today. I don't make our bed. Who am I kidding? Sometimes I just pull the blankets up. That's about it. Pull his blankets up, pull my blankets up. But I don't really make the bed. Because how do you make a bed when you're each using a different blanket? How do you? We might share like the big comfy comforter over the winter because everything is annoying me today. I think I just need to stop. But yeah, we might share the big comforter throughout the winter because that, you know, like we only have one and it's big. I think that was part of the problem, was that the blankets were never big enough for the bed. And us. You know, like we have a queen size bed and you get a queen size blanket, but it's just not enough for 2 people in a bed. You need almost a king size blanket with queen size sheets in order for it to be enough, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just us because he does turn into a burrito. I'm missing a color. Did you steal my color? Did you steal my drills? You don't have drills, do you? No? Wait. Who is that? I'm missing? There it is! Oh my gosh. Okay, I found it. What? Now, where's the letter E? What letter E? You're probably the letter E because you're backwards. Yeah. All right. I think we're good now. Let's do the letter E and then I'll finish up the letter N and then this one's done. I almost finished the Blue Winter Wolf. I'm going to try to finish that up today and tomorrow. So then that's done, and maybe tomorrow I'll try to get another video done so that I have something ahead. Because even though I'm going to have like 2 days off each week, it's only one at a time. So it's going to, it shouldn't be too bad, but I might just get more cranky. Ah! No! No playing with cords. No cords. No. Bad kitten. All right, I have some lavender spray I'm going to put on there. Kind of deters them from playing with the cords. Playing with things. The lavender seems to be, it worked on a tree-ish. I haven't put up our full-size Christmas tree yet. I just kind of put up the little dollar store one. Well, that went on the floor. That was useless to do that. Please don't. Oh, you're playing with the blanket? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's probably because I'm cranky. I'm cranky. Deep breaths. Stay calm. It's okay. I am cranky. I can feel it. I'm cranky. I'm hungry. I got tomorrow off, and then I go to work again. Socks is opening the curtain. Look at how nice that's shiny, though. Thanks, Socks. She opened a different curtain. Different spot. And it's the same set of curtains. It's just... There's 2 windows side by side, so there's 4 curtains. And the way we did them is 2 curtains on the outside, 2 curtains on the inside. But the 2 curtains on the outside are they're black, like block out sun black. And because when you're playing video games and the light hits your TV, it's just not fun. And then the 2 curtains on the inside are like a blue, like a navy-ish blue. Navy-ish? No, they're actually more of just a blue. Just a regular blue. Which is one of my least favorite colors. So I don't know why I have it in my living room. I guess it matched with the couch. Yeah, it kind of matches with the couch. Couch is like a bluish gray. Yeah, a bluish gray, because it's a gray, but it has like a bluish tint to it. And the same with his chair. His chair is a darker gray with a bluish tint. So I guess we were just matching the furniture. Which we did kind of do on the other side, because we got a navy curtain for the other side. Because there's windows on both sides of the room. One on the front, one on the back. Or 2 on the back, 1 on the front. All right, anyway, that is complete. That took me 45 minutes. Grumping, complaining, and all. I don't think that's too bad. I might still do up the coffee cup and stick that in the frame because it kind of like hung them in the kitchen. But this one kind of has like a wintry Christmas feel, so I think I'm going to put this one in the frame. Oh no, maybe I'll just leave it in the frame and do up the coffee cup to put in our kitchen at another time. I got all 3 of those. Nice. There we go. So let's pick a frame. All right. This is the Amazon frame because it's square. So we have the silver one. No, it's not silver. It's black. This black one, this brown one, and this white one that's kind of like shaped. I'm thinking that one for it, maybe. Oh, there's your picture. Interesting. And then also this, not this one. This one is for, one of the kits was bigger. Because see, that's too big. So one of the kits needed a bigger frame, and then the Amazon one needed a square frame, and then you're running away. All right. I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, just some hair. The white one, the brown one. Not the brown. I feel like it's too washed out with the brown. So not the brown. We'll stick that with the other 2 frames. Maybe the black one, which the kittens tore the back piece off. I think the black one is going to be the best one for this one. So let's go ahead and do that. I already opened this one because I was going to use it for a different picture that I did. I think the pretty little gem picture, but I didn't. So this is a good test on frameability. How will they look? Ew. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a Dollar Tree frame, but it seems like it's fitting fine. I wonder if it's just because of the drills, maybe? But no, I didn't have this issue with the pretty little gem. Oh, let's try it. It's like not sitting flat. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like it needs a little trim. I wonder if it'll fit in one of the others better, maybe? Because I did not have this issue with the pretty little gem. It just went right in, no issues. So let's try this one. And see. Otherwise, I might have to trim it. I might have to trim it. I shouldn't have to trim it, right? Like, it's frame ready. That's what they said. It's frame ready. All right, well, let's see. Check that out. Nope, it's still doing it. I have to trim it. How does it look in the frame, though? Yeah, no, it needs the black one. I think this one's too light. All right. Interesting. You saw it. You saw it, right? It didn't want to go in the frame. And what about the other picture? We'll just grab the other frame again. And try, are you the same way? Like, are you going to have the same issue? Not as much, but still kind of. All right. Oh, frame ready? No. They're definitely not Dollar Tree frame ready. Oh no. I have to like trim off a little bit down here. All right. Well, there we go. A little trimming. And now it will fit in the frame. So, ooh, that's an interesting thing. We have to remember that when we're doing our final showing of these things. But there we are. There it is. It's in the frame. That is the Diamond Art Club. And now because I trimmed off that little bit on the bottom part is not... Actually, no, it just seems like the top has more. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Sorry for my crankiness, and thank you for watching.